Now, put on my shoes here. It's about time for me to go down there and get my trailer. I've been sitting in the truck here relaxing while they're loading me. Some of y'all been on the internet, and I condemned it. I really did. I condemned it, and they got mad at me and kicked me off. Kicked me off for this. A live. They had a live going on talking about race war. Right. I told them, you need to shut that shit down. Talking about race war. Black folks ain't ready for no race war. Hold on for 1 minute. Yeah, see, they were on social media, on TikTok, talking about race war. Like, it wasn't the old people. It wasn't old people my age were talking about it. It was the young folks. See, a lot of these young black guys, that's who were talking about it. See, a lot of them, a lot of them were ready to come up. All right, on what somebody else done work hard for. Huh? Because see, folks my age, we're not concerned about no race war. All we trying to do is survive. The average black person, okay. The average black working class person, they ain't concerned about no war. They're concerned about surviving. See, black people are survivors. But they were talking about a race war. Right. And they got mad at me, say I was just chicken shit. Say I was scared, and that's why we're in the shape we are today, because chicken shit people like me that don't want to stand up against the YT man. Well, everybody who have ever bucked the YT man became unalive. All right. All we trying to do is survive. Anybody that cut against the grain, something bad happened to them. Back in the day, and even now, and even now. See, it's deer season. All right. And you can kill a buck. You can kill 3 bucks. You can kill more bucks than you can does. Does is the female deer. A buck is the male deer. The buck have been known to be unalive for what? For bucking. Now, y'all can talk about Trump all you want to. But some of y'all don't see it. There will be a race war. But it won't be with black against white or white against black. Because white people do not want to completely exterminate black people. They want a certain amount of black people around. What YT people want to do is control black people, because they feel as though black people belong to them, because that's who brought us over here. From the beginning. They just want to control black folks. Control their finance and control the growth of the population. They don't want to wipe us out. They could have been done that. When there wasn't no law around, after the emancipation, they could have done that. If they wanted to wipe us out, they could have been did that. YT folks love having us around. We make them money. They just want to control over us. Because see, we don't have no power in this country. And we're not trying to take over this country. All black people trying to do in this country is survive. Wake up and smell the coffee. But there will be a race war, and YT people have already prepared for it. Because they know eventually a group of people will rise up against them. Or they may have to rise up against a group of people. But see, ain't nobody gonna take this country from white folks. They claim this country. And they'll die to keep it that way. So who will the race war be against? What two entities will come against each other? What two races will come against each other? Can anybody guess? Huh? Donald Trump, no. The immigrants is trying to take over this country. It's not black folks. Black folks just trying to survive. We're trying to put our kids through college. We're trying to pay off that car. We're trying to pay off that house. We're trying to go somewhere on vacation. Take a cruise. Get out there in the yard and have some fun. Dancing, party, at trail ride, barbecue, chitlins. Drink us a little beer, liquor and wine. We just trying to survive. We ain't ready for no war. YT people is. They got stockpiles of guns and ammunition. You start some shit if you want to. Immigrants and foreigners is trying to take over this country. That's who the race war would be against. They're taking over. The race war will be against immigrants and foreigners. Because they're slowly taking over this country. That's one reason why they created ISIS. See, y'all don't see what I see. I see the people come down the road in the school bus. In one of them old school bus. Hauling stuff. I don't know what they got on there. Could have a school bus load of guns. And ammunition, munition. They're slowly taking over this country. They want this country. So the race war is going to be against foreigners and immigrants. And the Democrat is cool with that. Because they had an open border policy. And Donald J. Trump shut that down. You can't let anybody come into this country. Can't have no open border policy. And anybody can come in anytime they get ready. But the Democratic Party were cool with that. That's who they was going to wipe us out with. That's who was going to take our jobs. Black folks. That's who was going to take our jobs and move into our community. Huh? They called me. Want to buy my damn product, I cuss their ass out every time. Huh? Because if I was going to sell my property, I damn sure would have sold it to a foreigner or immigrant. See? The race war will not be against black and white. Because why? Black people don't have no power. See, the race war is over substance and power. The war against the North and the South was not really over slavery. if slavery was involved, but because the South had more power than the North. They were making more money than the North with the slaves because they was getting free labor. And they wanted top dollar for their products. Now, what was the main product that the North needed from the South? Cotton. Because it was cold in the North. You need cotton to make clothes with. The North didn't want to pay the price. So the South said, well, we don't care. We can sell it somewhere else. We can sell it overseas. We can sell it to Germany. We can sell it to Russia. We can sell it to the Netherlands. We can sell it to Canada. Yeah. So the North got pissed off and said, okay, we'll come down and take your damn cotton. Yeah. And we'll take your slaves. We'll abolish slavery. See? And that's what happened. So, y'all black folks, don't worry about no race war. Not directly against you. You might be involved in it. You may have to play a part in it. Because when the war starts, all right, if I'm forced to take sides, and y'all may not like this, but if it's a race war between white and black, and I'm forced to take sides, I'm be on the white folks' side, because that's going to be the winning side. Yeah. I'm be on the white folks' side. Because they got the power. And they got the military to back it up. And the guns and the ammo. And the tanks. And them bazookas and all of that shit. I'm be on the white folks' side. If it's a race war between black and white, I'm be on the white folks' side. If it's a race war between immigrants, foreigners, and whites, I'm still be on the white folks' side. Yeah. That's what side I'm be on. If I'm forced to take side. All right. But when it start, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to protect my property. I'm staying in the house because I really don't want to be a participant in a race war of any kind. I really don't want to participate. But if I'm forced to take sides, I'm be on the YT side. That's all I got to say about that.